Sound is on. Sound is on. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Sweet girl. It was chilly today. It was chilly today. Cold today. Cold today. Let's see. Let's see. Hi, you're a good girl. Hi. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, Lumen. She was a very sweet girl. Hi, I don't have anything for you. Hi. Hi, hello. Hi. I got nothing for you. Honey did really well today. She can be a little distracted sometimes, but she's working on it. Doing a lot better. Leo did really well. He's just very go with the flow. He's very go with the flow kind of boy. He's a big stocky. He's short though, but he's very stocky. All the Comets are pretty short, like their mom. They all have really muscly legs though, like she does, short and muscly. They're cute dogs, they're nice dogs. Winnie did well today. She struggles to focus too, but she's a good girl. She's figuring it out. Her tail is doing well. Honey's is almost all the way there. Almost all the way healed. Miss Mia's here. Her and Winnie, their stubs together was cute. But Mia's doing well.
Yes. And it's tomorrow, and it's supposed to snow in half of
Jeez.
Massachusetts.
I believe it. It's cold out there.
Yeah.
Nova did well. She's definitely getting more confident. We need to do more bathrooms with her. She was very nervous in the bathroom. Hi. What do you need? What do you want? Penny did well today too. Everyone did really well today. Everyone's coming along, you're figuring it out. How's training day? Good. Everyone did well. Penny, what did Penny do? Oh, we went to O'Reilly's. She was good. She's very nosy, but she's cute. She has a very cute face. Appears that his friend
What?
They seem to like her.
No.
We're barking at them.
No.
Hoodie did well today. He's a really good boy. He's just go with the flow, very happy. He
He
reminds me of Willie a little bit, but he's a good boy. He's just very funny.
Did you need it?
And then Rigel did better too. She's improving. Just confidence for those Comets. They're like their mom. They're a little nervous, but they're doing really well. What else can I tell you? Bumble was here this weekend. He looks great. He's doing really well. What else can I tell you? Mr. Gelato.
I've been very close to taking those gates off the hinges.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just both of them, both sides. Just tie them up and leave them there because it's ridiculous. You know, I used to drive around the house all the time.
Right.
Even with the ambulance, I used to go around the house.
Yeah.
I can't.
I know. Neil?
You don't have puppies.
Okay.
The dogs went right across with you, didn't they?
Yeah, they went right across. Honey would have run down the street, but the rest of them do. But that's...
Maybe any questions for me?
I don't know.
It's Friday for me, so I'm
She's
not
in
very
the back deck,
inspirational.
So it's a non-event.
Yeah, Honey's on the back deck now with Piglet.
Oh, yeah.
So we should have a puppy up here.
So there's Xena in
Oh,
here.
yeah. Actually, we should. Yeah. They
Um,
put her out there like after lunch, so I didn't
what else? I'm not very exciting today. I'm tired.
should ever.
Did Xena go out today? I didn't take her out. Megan may have. I took her yesterday to CVS. She did well. But yeah, I took her yesterday. She loves the second she sees the car, she's like, let's go.
You had your teeth done. What did you have done?
So,
What?
none scheduled, but we're pushing some older dogs along, but nothing scheduled yet.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
We're pushing them along. They're all figuring it out and maturing, which is nice. How was Trip? He's good. He got a lot darker, I noticed today. But he's a good boy.
Yeah, so they've done
He still has that cute face.
to wait a few weeks.
He's a very cute boy. He hung out with Winnie in Kennel 9 for the day. And now Mr. Bear's in there.
It didn't hurt the last time. I thought
Let's see. Any more questions? Tito and Abby they're both picky eaters. They're funny. I think because they're getting 3 meals a day that they're like, oh, I'm not that hungry. So I told Haley just do no lunch for them. Is there especially to teach them to be serious? Oh.
Did you, what?
They just were barking at me. Do you not want them outside?
No, that's all right.
Oh, no,
They seemed to say they wanted to go out, so we put them out just 1 second.
I came in, they were like, ah! I was like, all right, whatever.
Now said they wanted to come in.
They just don't know what they want. They do not.
Yes, they have to come for research 3 months, then 6 months and a year. What else?
On that heater, is there a light flashing or is that just reflection?
It's reflection. On the top, right?
Get out of the way, come on.
Like here?
No, halfway down. No. No, okay. Is that plugged in it?
I hope not.
Looks
I don't
like a
know.
light.
Is it a light?
Yeah, it is.
Well, you're,
Yeah.
Huh?
There
plugged
is.
in.
Let's unplug it.
All better.
I put it in the overflow. I don't think you were using it, were you?
Anything else?
No, I use the hairdryer.
Right.
Hi.
You want up here?
Well, thank you,
Tina, you
Tina.
gonna lay down?
Thank you. Hi. Hello. Hi. 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 Hello. Anything else for me?
Good girl. You can get up on it. Now you can't if she gets up there first.
Oops. Hi.
Oh. Well, at least I got the fence out of the way.
All right. Okay.
What do you have to do now?
Pray that the water goes away. It's so bad I could almost get stuck with a tractor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cow, she scares the crap out of me.
There's a nice
Not sure on a
girl.
plan for her yet.
You got a lot of work done today.
Yeah, they each dropped a thing on their toes.
They know when we're puppies, we'll play with them and then put it on in the arena, and they kind of learn. And they know when it's on, they're serious, and when it's not,
Carlene, we
they're not.
have Bentley's teeth tomorrow.
Right, I was gonna make run.
So-
What?
They rescheduled it for tomorrow. But we're supposed to call down at 8:30.
I never clock in.
Oh, do you have an appointment?
No. My breast thing?
I never clocked in. I mean, for your thing.
Well, we have to call down at 8:30 and they'll tell us when it's collar block. They'll come down.
Collar block.
You wanna come Friday?
They'll tell us what time.
I just have Sophia at home.
On Friday.
Because they do other surgeries.
All right.
I just saw one, I didn't know.
Couple hours early.
Do you not want to do it tomorrow? Can we cancel it?
Hours early.
It's your call.
You do the way I
I can't believe I forgot to clock in.
I have a problem.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna
We're
rain.
on
That
I'm going in tomorrow.
Oh, really?
happened.
Well, you probably
That's
lucky.
surgery.
Just saw you guys walking down together.
Yeah, it's pre, right?
Huh?
You're having a
Well, I remember
conference, right?
making this. I
You wrote your name on
You
it?
do.
I wrote my name on it. I think I must. I don't think
Oh,
I
100,
checked. I
that's
think I
warm.
did it, and it
That'd
didn't
be
work.
nice.
Well, Judy's gonna be here. I thought she could go with you, because I didn't know about calling ahead of time.
You stick around.
Okay.
Because you may take, if it's 8:30 or 9 o'clock, I can do it.
All right.
Yeah,
Because
most
I
likely
looked
won't
and you
be,
had
because
told
they
me
had,
after one. Sorry.
they had,
But you get up to 11, you get up to 11, 12
I
o'clock.
think that's what we'll be, because they said they had a cat neuter, which takes 30 seconds, and then she said she had 2 other neuters, and then 4 dentals.
Oh, boy.
including Bentley.
That's probably crowded.
So
Well,
I'm
they can take
thinking,
Bentley first, but, you know.
yeah, so I'll just call and say.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go through 10 o'clock. If it gets to be 11 or 12, it's all yours, I guess.
All right.
I did want to go and see how he behaved, because George was terrified of him.
Oh, all right. Well, they're gonna knock him out, so.
Well, George wouldn't even get near him to
I
put the
forgot to
thing in
clock
his
in this
arm.
morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
12, right?
I mean, he walked over
wrote her
and
name on it.
I had to hold him. and
I
he
wrote my
picked
name
up
on
his
it this
gum like
morning.
that and charged me $62.
Yeah. All right.
She forgot to punch in, I wrote 12 p.m.
Oh,
So
shame
you're
on me.
gonna see that when she.
She was here.
I know you were here. I worked from home.
So, all right, so yeah, we'll just play it by ear then.
Here, I
Yeah,
just
okay.
did you punch out?
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
Yeah,
punch
because
then
your
we
appointment,
have-
oh, the afternoon appointment's at like 1 or something.
I have rabies.
Yes, you do, you have.
Bye.
You wanted me to come in tomorrow early, or was it Thursday?
Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday and Thursday, okay.
Perfect, the
Thank you.
15th. Yep, so
She's
Wednesday.
got her own dog, right?
Well. So Matt, Lou, Bear, and Rabbit, in between two of them.
You too,
Edward's
thank
gonna
you.
be joining you.
And then Friday.
Somewhere along the
All
line.
right, have a good night.
I just emailed her and said, I have her email, I can give you her email.
I heard someone said that those are really getting big on his arms. Is she gonna get those looked at or whatever? He was
I
here.
haven't heard a thing.
Oh,
All I
okay.
did was say, you're going in for a rabies, that's all, don't let him fiddle with your elbows.
All right.
That's what I've said so far. Now, if that has changed,
They just, I was told they were looked really large. I haven't seen them.
He comes on Sundays.
Yeah, I didn't see them myself.
that's not supposed to change the problem though, is it? I mean, they've said don't touch them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how hygromas work. I don't know anything about them.
You know a lot more about it.
I knew he needed soft bedding. That's it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, that's fine. I will play it by ear tomorrow.
yep.
Got it.
Fine.
I
Okay, we will now open my favorite thing to open.
Yay!
We have a favorite guy who comes here, it's the dumpster guy, and I have a favorite letter to open. Memsic.
You gonna go get your princess bed?
We had a lot of quick pick this month, but it's still a damn big check. $15,000. That's
good.
not a bad check to get.
It's not a bad check.
16.5. So we had about 5. Okay. I got it. You can have that to play with. And we have Harold and Wanda.
Harold and Wanda.
I guess we're alone tonight, huh? What is it you like to have it? Wait a minute, is this what you like? You can have that. Take it. There you go. Let it. Get out of it. Let it, girl. Go ahead. Let it go tear it up. She has the Harold and Wanda envelope. Good girl. Okay, and here we have, I don't know who it's from because they didn't tell me. Another one who tells me I'm a bully and should stop bullying people, and I think this one is the same thing. You know, if people don't like the way I treat my donkeys, then they just better go somebody else. We gotta have rules. This is, I think, the same one I've been getting for 3 days. Maybe it's not, I don't know. Yes, see, it's another one who says I'm bullying and criticizing publicly. I don't begin to criticize them publicly. You should hear what I'm thinking. Jesus Christ. You got, whoever this is has no idea what the story is. However, On we go.
That Jan?
People like that are just perfectly welcome to go away. This was not welcome to go away. This is Sassy Belle. She's one of my nice people. Okay. Let's close. Uh-oh. I didn't do that right. Because that had a check in there. There we go. Here we go. We'll do that the other way up. For 3 chicken bricks. Oh, get in there. Okay. Oh, jeez. And close the check for 3 chicken bricks and some money for the intern fund. Matchups are happening at a brisk pace now, and that would lighten the load for the trainers until the teenies come along. The teenies are coming along. Let's
They're
hope that
really
our
good at it.
fertility dames work and fertility dances work, and there'll be a new litter. There's got to be a new litter by summer, or we're in really bad shape. If we don't have any litters by summer, we will be importing some from Europe, let me tell you. Thank you for including letters for recipients in the Daily Doggy. They touch my heart and make me very proud to support Service Dog Project. That's from Sassy Belle. There we go. Let's see. No, that doesn't go there. That goes over here. That goes there. And you get that one. And I get the gas bill. Oh, isn't that lovely? We didn't charge anything. That's a 0. It's on a different bill. We are not using Shell anymore. We are now using Cumberland, which goes directly onto our charge account. So this has got to go in here with zeros, and that goes someplace else. And this is to Teresa Dixon. Customer compliance. Federal and Massachusetts regulation employee. That has to come from our other. We're covered with that stuff.
Yeah.
Harold and Wanda.
Harold and
Harold and
Wanda.
Wanda.
That's better.
Yeah.
We had some help that time.
She was busy.
Oh,
Very
you've been.
I think I was running water or something.
Yeah, I think you were running with
Oh, you know what I didn't do?
No.
I didn't read these.
Oh, the poo pickers. Did they have stuff on it?
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
Whoop. Okay, so Harold and Wanda are on to Cheerios and Jimmy Dean and pecans. That's normal for them. Shredded wheat and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
Mary put some on there, I think.
Here we go. You can't use up the creativity. The more you use, the more you have. That's Maya Angelou. Oh, yes, I'd go along with that. Do it now. Sometimes later becomes never. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Especially my age. All the world's a stage, and most of us are desperately unrehearsed. Huh. All the world's a stage, and most of us are desperately unrehearsed.
That's true.
That's a good one. There is nothing wrong with teenagers that reasoning with them won't aggravate.
Exactly.
Conscience is that thing which makes a boy tell his mother before his sister does. Yep. A parent's most important job is to put yourself out of a job. Yeah? Okay.
Exactly.
Is to teach your children
Doris Day died.
how to support you in your old age.
Did you hear that Doris Day died?
Who did?
Doris Day.
Oh, really?
She was 97.
Holy smokes.
I know.
She did well.
Yeah.
Thomas and Carlene Young, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Please accept this contribution at the recommendation of Susie Hutchinson. The service dog, sincerely, Tom and Clarine Young. Huh, Johnstown. Huh, okay. Let me put that whole thing in here so that Linda does whatever Linda does. Okay. And we have Jan Gerald, mailed on the 8th. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, because it's, what, the 13th?
It's the 13th.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that is a long time ago.
Drunk people, children, and leggings always tell the truth. Okay.
That's for sure.
That's a good one. The biggest pig in recorded history weighed almost a ton. Huh. What is full of holes but can still hold water? A sponge.
Ah.
That's not much fun. Okay, rise to the challenge of something. University of New Hampshire. Keep your business ready. Okay, we'll try and do that. What they want us to do is buy more. There you go. 180. 184.99 is the payment due. And that says to the rear of 37, so that's probably the barn. I don't know. I can't keep it straight. I don't know whether that's me or the barn. I think the barn is more than that, though, so that must be mine. So that we'll let Linda figure that one out, too. There we go. Poor Linda. Alston, Concord, North Carolina. Oh, okay. It's an application
Oh.
with a picture on it. Peggy Alston. She must have been here. Has she been here?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
I don't remember her. Usually I don't ask them to send a picture unless they've been here,
Yeah,
so that I can tell who it was I saw.
I know, and I'm so bad about remembering these days.
Huh.
She must have, because you don't give away applications unless you've met somebody.
That's true.
Unless they sent a video, but I don't think it. She's probably saying, I was just there last week.
I can just hear her now. Oh, God. Well, you know, that's why I haven't sent a picture, because I can't figure out who they are. Okay, and this is from a viewer, Felton, Pennsylvania.
Gave you. It
Huh?
said open other end, so.
Open that end.
Yeah.
Okay. Open this end. You know, I got 2 of those nasty letters today. We get too many more of those that absolutely hate me. We probably ought to notify somebody. She's been sending them for a week now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, that's the kind of thing that you don't want to totally ignore if it gets too bad. However, I do try. Oh, there we go. We got it. Oh, oh,
Are they your favorite poo pickers or something?
oh,
Oh.
oh, 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 oh. Dove. Oh,
Dove is good.
Dove is terrible stuff. That's awful. I used to be totally addicted to Dove ice cream bars.
Dove made those coconut creams.
I know they did. You don't have to tell me.
I don't like coconut a whole lot. It's a texture thing, but I brought a couple home for my roommate, and she was like, those are really good.
Darn, this Dove business is terrible. Oh. Blue Diamond almonds. Right.
Almonds are good. You
Almonds
don't
are
do a lot of
good.
nuts.
All packaged poo pickers from here down. Okay? Okay, well, then we will just put them on their end. And they're packaged nice and neat and tidy. Ugh.
Okay. We're gonna have one box over here.
Yeah, see, look at, see, they're tiny ones.
Oh, yeah, those are
Don't
nice.
fit in your back pocket nicely. Not gonna cut the top off the box?
Yeah, I'll put them on the next. I try to keep your areas stocked with those neat ones.
I'm working on it still.
Yep.
After we get rid of the box part. That's all yours. Take it. Take the top. There you go. Now you got the bottom.
All right. We have one box here. 2 boxes, I'm sorry.
Oh, 2 more boxes?
Yep, got 2 Chewies.
Oh my, okay.
There we go.
And this is from Sam Keys. Nice cardboard boxes.
I do this every time.
There we go.
Virginia.
Skinny
Oh.
spread. Low fat.
Oh, that's good.
Wow. For our fat dog.
Maybe Linda can give those out for her little treat.
Maybe she can. Why don't we put this on Linda's desk?
Yeah.
By way of here, wait a minute. I think there's 2.
2. Thank you. Because the house dogs get food
Those are good.
after eating.
And pepperoni. Sam Keys, we found that out on the label. What am I going to do next? I'll put that on the floor?
Oh, boy. Yep, pepperoni. Those are good, too. Somebody must have known. Because I think those are good for the dogs, too. All right.
That's a heavy one.
A little bit.
We'll
Moderate.
put it right up here.
Moderately heavy.
I love that. Box may be heavy. Okay. We try and pack our orders efficiently to reduce our carbon paw print. Handles are made for easy lifting. Look at that.
That's it, yeah. Carbon paw print, that's funny.
Where are the handles for easy
They're on
lifting?
the sides. These are excellent boxes, right here.
Where? Oh my word.
Technically, if they did like that.
Oh my, okay. But they have to get it open.
Yes.
You gotta get it home first. Here we go. We got lots of goodies in here. Oh, good. Them is good ones. Little bites and big bites. Are they big bites? They're bigger, yeah.
Yes, I think these are the biggers.
Yeah.
Yep, and those are the little, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so there you got the handles.
Got the handles. They're excellent. I get Chewy, so they're excellent boxes for all kinds of storage. And
Okay,
put
we
this
did
up.
that.
Yep, and then we'll do questions. I think we've met a viewer in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell you who they are. 'Cause of course, I don't remember their names or anything, but they came here. They're also the people that send you the cards with the wacky names.
Oh, really?
They were here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Did
like a few months ago they visited.
Did I know that? Did
They
I know they were the
may
wacky
not
names?
have told. I don't know if what they told you,
How
but
did
that's
you
what
know?
they told me that.
Oh. They told me.
Well, they may have. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I
I would probably remember that. A lot of
Um,
things I don't remember, but that kind of thing I will.
yep, they were here. I was addicted to Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars.
It's that you can get that way. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear one of the Danes moaning in the background when she said Dove chocolate?
That would be Bentley.
Okay, Carlene, Ari, the pink envelopes and letters, keep them all together so that you have proof if you need them for the police.
That's probably a good idea.
Whoever is sending the stupid and immature letters should find a hobby. At least who is ever sending them could put a return address or signature.
Oh, I don't think they do that, no.
I just got something today that was mailed on the 8th. That's from Jody.
Huh.
Okay, more about the letters. Go away if you don't like it.
Yeah, you know. Sorry, guys.
That rant was for whoever sent the ridiculous letter.
That's the, what, third day?
I don't know. That's the first day for me. I didn't get any.
No, it's those pink envelopes. They're pink sort of square envelopes.
Ah,
I've had them now. I know this is at least the third day.
okay. Yeah, because I'm only Monday, Tuesday. I didn't have any. We didn't have them last week
Yeah.
with me. But Harold and Wanda, Martha and the Dots.
What?
That's Martha and the Dots.
Oh. It says Harold 1.
It does, but
Okay.
I have to name my dogs. Oh my word, leave Carlene alone. The donkeys are wonderful.
I will survive. But you know, somebody asked me if they could bring over some of Janine's photos onto our web. And that would be fine ordinarily. But then I thought, does Janine want to listen to all this that she can get herself into? Because she's got donkeys over. There was a donkey over there not too long ago that they were having to pick up on a towel and stand him on his feet. I mean, some of these donkeys are in tough shape. And she keeps them over there to at least get healthy a little bit. And then she brings them over here. But, you know, to have to watch her go through all that and then begin to make suggestions and tell her how to do it and all that sort of thing, I don't think it would be helpful to her at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and she's apparently she's got a camera over there of some kind. It's not an Explore camera, but it's a camera. But you know, I think she ought to think about it.
Scroll down to see a picture of Lulu with a new ECAD friend. Oh. Hi,
Lulu?
Carlene and Not Watched finally turned on, hoping so. Oh, I see you. Hello.
Who?
I always get this wrong. What is it?
I can't see.
I did this last time. Guinness lady,
Guinness
Genius lady.
I don't know.
She was here for a long time, commenting for a long time. I did not know that. I'm sorry. We get busy. I know that. I do recognize that.
Well, the goats go on Donkey Hill. I can read that one from here.
Oh yeah, because she posted pictures of goats.
Yeah, the goats I think are probably coming. Especially if they're pregnant, and they probably are pregnant. They came out of a big mess of goats. You can't tell me they're all females or whatever.
Let's see. Any yuppie puppy training?
No, the Uppy Puppy is in the overflow room.
Would FedEx unload the dog food truck if you didn't have equipment?
I would have to ask them to bring a thing that loads it, puts it down on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be an extra charge to Purina.
Oh,
So I don't want to do that.
no.
I'm thrilled to get the, you know, I do have to check on that hydraulics because I was having a little bit of trouble with it's just at the edge of what it will lift.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost to the point of taking a bag or two off the top before we start.
Oh, really?
Oh, it does. Some of those, it was just getting it just clear, not even a quarter of an inch before I could lift it off the bed.
Huh.
And then I had trouble dropping it at one point because I couldn't use two hydraulics, because one hydraulic lets it down and the other one tips it. And you have to use the two at once to have it come down nicely and hit the ground. You know, and you saw me drop it twice. It just bang, the other one wasn't working.
Yeah. You did
So,
well with the
yeah.
last one, though, that was rickety.
Yep. I don't know, they'd start, you know, I don't know. I do them all the same, but there's something a little wacko in the hydraulics. Bud!
He's usually here on Wednesday. What did you put behind Donkey Cafe or Donk Cafe?
Nothing.
Oh. Are the
Nothing.
pipes standing in the middle of the pad for the canopy?
Yeah.
Nice lady, thank you. I know that, I know it's nice lady, yeah, that's right. I knew it was something so simple and it took me a long time. Silent G. Is Pockets training for the donkey race Janina's going to run in the fall?
I hope so. I think she's big enough to maybe pull that cart. We have a beautiful cart. Forgotten the name of it, but it has a name. It's a baskety sort of cart. It's a nice,
Which one, where?
it's in the cellar.
The cellar one, yeah, the
I hope it's
basement.
up off the floor.
And as far as I know, it's the way that it was put in there.
Okay, we ought to check to make sure that the wheels aren't on the floor.
Okay, they go
We're
in a
supposed
piece
to
of...
have a piece of wood underneath them.
Okay,
Um,
I can
and
check.
that should be true in the arena of the Amish buggy.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you just put it up off the floor.
Where will you keep the goats?
And with the donkeys,
And with the donkeys?
they are, now the problem is going to be, the donkeys do very well on hay and water alone. You really don't want to get an awful lot of grain into them, or they begin to get sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I've seen on Dr. Paul.
Yeah.
All my experience with goats is what I've seen Dr. Paul do. I don't know a thing about goats.
Huh.
I've milked goats now and again, but if they have babies, then we will be milking goats.
You have to milk goats?
No, but you can. And I bet you if we have baby goats, we end up milking goats.
Mm.
Making cheese or soap or, all the funny things.
Goat's
you can
milk
do.
soap is wonderful.
Isn't that what you feed the puppies?
Huh?
We feed them the goat's milk.
Yeah.
Powdered goat milk. Isn't that what you use?
Yeah, we might have our own goatsville. Would that be fun? Except you gotta do it. You got no choice once you start. Twice a day. I think is what they do. I don't really know. Cafe Don Pat. There's a good sign.
Who were the young helpers with Carlene behind the barn today?
They were two interny things. They're a lot smarter than they were when they started. Both with sore feet because they dropped things on their feet.
Yes. Do you use the pallets from the dog food delivery?
I put them down on the street and they will be gone in a day or two.
Yeah.
Somebody knows what the routine is.
Yeah.
So they'll be gone.
Yeah, sorry about that, nice lady. I knew it was easy, and I knew we hadn't seen you in a while. Bentley sounds a lot like a foghorn today.
Yeah, that could be. That cafe sign, are they going to make me signs like that?
I don't know. They can.
What's they say?
What? Hoping someone can make a sign for the new patio. You built a great place for them.
Well, that's a good sign right there. Come on, guys, that'd be nice. A couple of those. Or an arrow, one with an arrow or two, or, We could put one with an arrow over on the T-tent so people know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That'd be interesting. That's a cute sign.
I thought Thor had a dad and a job as a service dog. Was he replaced last week, or am I totally wrong?
You're pretty much wrong.
Someone said, where will you keep the goats? Someone wrote, the overflow room. It's not.
About true.
They could start
goats
there.
Wag their tail constantly, and out come these little brown pills. Actually, now there's a story.
Uh-oh.
It has been mentioned to me somewhere in my life that those pills that come out of the back end of a goat
Yeah.
can be dried.
Yeah.
And then,
Did they make coffee out of it or food out of it or
yep.
something?
no, just wait a minute.
Yep.
And they have been sold to children looking for drugs.
Oh, boy.
And after they've swallowed them, expecting to get a high out of them, they then get told what they actually are.
Oh, boy. That is nuts.
So if you're going to be that stupid to buy them,
Yeah.
you may as well
And they-
have goat turd.
Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that fun? They're little brown pills.
That's nuts.
They're real round, they're very round, pills.
Crazy. Carlene, I feel sorry for you. The person who sends the pink letters is a very coward person. I hope the letters stop and you don't have to put up with this anymore.
Well, the other thing is, I can really be very rude. I know I can, and I haven't been. Not lately. If she thinks that's rude, I say she, I assume it's a she. She hasn't even seen me start yet. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I can really get roared.
Mares eat oats and...
Mares eat oats and does eat oats
Oh.
and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll eat ivy too. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. I honestly didn't realize. I've heard that, but I never knew what they were saying.
And does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll eat ivy too.
I had no
Yeah.
idea. Glad the goats are coming to live with the donkeys. I was worrying that Carlene would have to give up her room.
Not with all those pills that come out of the back of the goat.
Someone
I have-
said they had goats. Male goats need a fortified grain in order to avoid calcium blockages in the penis.
We got 2 girls.
Oh. Oh, and goat cheese.
So maybe by Dogfest we'll have a goat cheese making
Oh my God.
or a goat milking. Yeah, I do know the woman down the street had Nubian goats, which she used to donate the babies to the Heifer Project. She had beautiful goats.
Up here?
No, when I used to get fresh goat's milk down
Oh.
there.
Because you know they have goat yoga around the corner.
That's not the story I'm telling.
I know.
Did you want to tell that story?
No, no.
Let me know when I can continue.
Go ahead.
This is an older woman, very talented at making quilts and things. And she began to have arthritis in her hands, so she got this goat project going. And she had 4 or 5 beautiful Nubian goats that milked. The milk was wonderful. And she gave us about 2 gallons a day.
Wow.
And that's what our.
That's a lot of milk.
It's a lot of milk. But she had it rigged so the goats would jump up on a stand so that she could sit
Ah.
without having to bend over too much and milk the goats.
Huh. Huh.
That's all I know about goats. She's the one that had in her bedroom a 4-foot, about that big around, whatever that is, a nitrogen tank of sperm.
Really?
That's how into it she was. She was breeding beautiful Nubian goats and sending the babies to Africa in the Heifer Project.
Huh.
She was a funny lady. She's no longer with us, but she was a bright lady.
This says Chews has a security vest for small dogs. I wonder if they mean Chewy.
It could be. I have seen some that have security written over the top, which I don't think are as funny as the one that Wanda's got a perfect one.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling maybe one of the CPs made it. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I don't know. I haven't even seen a Jack Russell vest that looks like the underneath part of the one Wanda has.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a project in process.
Mm-hmm. Jody says if you're talking about the one in the garage, yes, she is. She believes it's on pallets. I'll check the carriage or the buggy, whatever we're talking about.
So it just be a piece of wood is really about all it needs.
I thought the purple forklift from Ohio was for unloading the Purina.
It is when we get absolutely good footing, but we have to have good footing because that is basically made for a warehouse, which is what our place is most of the summer.
Yeah.
But if you have it all slippery, that thing it digs itself a hole and gets stuck.
Yeah.
So it will be a lot easier to use that one, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't dare. I didn't dare.
Yeah, it got stuck last time, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It gets stuck. And when it's stuck, it's stuck.
This person said Noble Goat Chow from Purina.
Okay.
I get my...
Yeah, but the problem is we're going to be in with the donkeys.
Right.
So they're going to get what the donkeys spill. Well, the donkeys are pretty good about not spilling too much. Now that we have a nice setup for them, and we can feed the big ones over those, so that anything that spills gets caught.
Used. Yeah.
Gets caught.
Yep.
It's eating out of those things in the barn where it spills out into the shavings,
Right.
where the goats could get too much
Yeah.
sweet feed.
The bags. My neighbor makes the goat milk soap. Goat yoga at Dogfest.
There you go.
I've heard if you have goats, you don't need to mow your grass. They will eat it down.
They will eat it down. They will eat it down. That brings up an interesting. The people out west and places like that object to sheep because sheep eat the grass down so far that they often kill it, or at any rate a cow or a cattle or whatever cannot come along and graze on the same.
Ah.
It has to do with the amount that they chomp off. And I don't think goats chomp as much. I think it's sheep. That's out of my, I don't know where I got that one, but I think that's true. Look that up. That's why there used to be wars between the sheep farmers and the cattle farmers. Is because of the way that sheep chew off grass.
Huh. I didn't know
That's
that.
the education for the day.
It says goats like to browse on shrubbery and they love poison ivy.
Yep, they do. That'd be fine. The problem is they jump and run and jump and run. And the dogs, it just is tempting for the dogs to chase them. And probably our dogs could catch them.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to start any of that nonsense.
Right.
Otherwise, I'd have them out here cleaning up that A field.
Right.
But if
Right.
we put them in the A field, then we cannot put the dogs in there.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't take them more than about a week to clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
It certainly got enough fencing around it where they could do that. But we're just tempting this prey drive bit.
Yeah. They do bounce around a lot.
They bounce around, and the dogs would think that was wonderful fun.
Mm-hmm. With all the donkeys on the farm, is it starting to smell like a real farm? I hope so.
Well, the manure pile certainly does. But I don't want it smelling like dog poo. Dog poo, now that's another whole story. When you have a pig and you feed it grain, it doesn't stink. I've had them. You feed a pig grain and it's fine. It's when you start feeding it meat and fat and stuff like that, that the feces begins to stink. I'm not sure that's not true with people, I don't know. But dog poo stinks. I don't know if dog poo on total grain rations would stink or not. I'll leave that up to somebody else to experiment with. But I do know the pigs, I've had several, the pigs I have had were pet pigs, and we fed them grain,
Mm-hmm.
and no garbage,
Yep.
and they did not smell.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
And then we fed them garbage.
Yeah.
and that's why we went back to grain.
Let's see.
So that's a couple things we learned today, isn't that nice?
Lots of them. They eat roots. Sheep eat the roots. That was the
I have a
problem.
feeling there's something wrong with the sheep. I know that part.
Okay, more on
More on?
young trees. More information on goats eating grass to scrubby woods, young trees, hardy shrubs. Back to dogs. What is the appropriate way to approach a dog to pet them?
You don't. It's tough on a dog when you stick your hand out like that and you look them right in the eye and then you come toward them. That's about the most aggressive thing you can do, and that's why a lot of people get bitten. If you let the dog come to you, you're all set. But if you're going to approach the dog, and this is why a lot of veterinarians get bitten, because they're trying to look in their eyes, they come at them with the stethoscope,
Yeah.
It's just a very aggressive thing to do to a dog. So I would say let the dog come to you.
They're saying Rose Doggy made Wanda's vest.
What?
Rose Doggy made Wanda's security vest.
Oh! Rose, she
Rose
did?
Doggy, yeah. But we hadn't heard from her in a while. I don't know. She made a bunch of vests and coats at one point.
Huh.
You can look forward to renting out your goats to mow lawns.
I I've heard that around here, but I don't, it's not goats that they rent out. They have a herd, there's a herd of sheep that gets rented out.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because they have two white sheepdogs that live with the sheep. And then the guy has one border collie that he steers them all around with. He organizes them.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a watering trailer where he drives around and waters them wherever they are.
Oh, that's fun.
Because they're often, on some field that has no water.
Right.
So he carries around. It's an operation,
Wow.
but it does clear the woods.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I don't think it's goats because goats jump around and get out of places. They don't steer around like sheep.
Yeah. Yogurt can reduce the smell of dog farts.
Well, good. You all experiment on that one. Let me know.
Oh my gosh. On Saturday, I was promoting a local agency that raises funds for people to get service dogs. The problem I kept having was calling the organization Service Dogs of Central PA instead of Service Paws. Oh, that's Barb Heiss. She retired from the pig company. From the Pig
Yes,
Mat
you
company.
did. Right.
Okay, anybody else? All right. Oh, Chewy has the security vest for the small dogs. We can
Is
look
that
that
over
up.
the top or is that along the edge?
We'll have to look that up. Thank
the one
you.
I have is so perfect. I've thought of stealing it from Janine. I may still do that.
You could have goats walks and goat races.
We'll do fine if we could get the donkeys going the right direction.
Yep.
The other thing is we're going to have to put packs on these donkeys, which means that we're going to have to come up with the pack saddles. I don't know. I had some.
I know you told us, but I don't remember if we ever found
You ever
them.
find them in the hayloft
I
somewhere?
thought, yeah. You said they were long sticks.
They were wood.
Yeah. Long wood.
They were made for miniature donkeys, so they would be perfect.
And they're not on top of the tea tent, because don't you have stuff
No,
up
they're
there?
not up there. No, they would be in the hayloft.
Okay. Okay. In Africa, the guides will pick up antelope dung with their bare hands and put it in their mouth to see who can spit it the furthest. But they won't go near lion dung. That's weird.
Well, lions eat meat.
Oh, I
The
gotcha.
antelope not eat meat?
I
maybe?
gotcha. Maybe not. Just grass grazers. Yeah.
Although you could get them to eat that if you just told them it improved their masculinity. Then they'll do anything. Men are very strange.
Yeah, I know. It says, Pam, read this below. Nete. Did I miss something? I missed somebody.
I can't see it.
Netty. Nettey is what I'm looking for. I'm not seeing it. Chewy has a security vest. I saw that. She repeated. If you had a question and we missed it, just repeat it up top. I'm sorry. This is the craziest mail call. We can't see your emojis. Maybe they're smiley faces. Okay, so Jade is on the overnight and we're having salad and beef stroganoff for dinner.
Beef stroganoff? How'd that happen?
They got that stuff at Costco that you
Costco,
liked.
yep.
Yeah. And they also got some other stuff. You got some good stuff from Costco last time.
Really?
Yep. Okay. Anything else? That it?
That's it.
That's it. Awesome. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good night.